like this.
Huh, okay, I have no idea what happened there. I don't know why my microphone suddenly stopped picking up my voice. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? You're back. Okay, cool. Weird. I don't know why it did that for a second. That was really weird. Well, at least it wasn't too much of a problem that I was worried I was gonna have to restart stream. I was like, uh-oh, why is my voice not being picked up? Who's this? What the heck? What's going on here? It's a fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest. What's happening here? What the heck?
Russell?
You were moving so violently I thought you decided to have a physical fight with something. Really? Oh, weird.
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Okay, so we did leave someone to protect this area. Thank goodness.
Red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas.
We have friends.
Oh,
We have a friend
tragedy.
group.
If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him.
Was it Zorba?
Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did
Okay,
the deed.
now is this a
Count
Prince
Louis,
death fake out or
from
what
the
is
moment
this?
he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
With that, everything we did was for nothing. The prince is gone. Now we have to be king.
Russell? Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His
Wait,
Highness restored.
did Rella come here at some point?
Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
We're the same race.
Something wrong?
See, they're planting it in here.
Well,
You remind me
I
of His
will go
Highness. I
before
bet
you
they're the
to
same
prayer
person.
room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest. If they're not the same person, they're like the same something in some sort of way.
Here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Aw, poor Hulkenberg. When your whole life is dedicated to the prince, what do you do after that? To serving the prince.
I'm a little worried.
Like how everyone helps bury the person even in the midst of their grief. Yeah, I do, and I do like that little detail. The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
Aw. It's nearly time for the truth. This voice. I was gonna say, I feel like it makes more sense to walk, but that's gonna take forever.
Long.
Oh,
have
we're
I
here.
waited.
Yes. Oh, you're still here, Firearms and Mutiny. There's a child here. Why is there a child here? Hello?
Hey, you.
Oh, these are other Eldas. Oh, you're associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince. It's all because of them that another calamity has befallen us. Now that I get a closer look at you, are you Elda? I had heard that the prince was the only Elda within the resistance. Oh my god. Ow. My tummy's really hurting. What the heck? Did I eat something weird? I'm not on my time of the month, so I definitely ate something. Warning, you are about to reach a bad ending section, but it should be easy to avoid? Huh? I don't want a bad ending.
What now?
Are you saying I'm on the path to a bad ending? Did I do something wrong?
Beg pardon?
Hold on. Did you really come here from outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly Elda? Will looks different from the rest of these Eldas. Is that the point, or is that just NPC things?
You must hurry.
I must hurry.
The time has come.
These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess that came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Ujif to handle on his own. I'd say that they just stay calm. You are fine for sensory. Just need to select the right dialogue. The time here actually does matter. This time, okay. I see. The heck?
What?
Right past this door is the living quarters. Lady Guruday made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me. Hurry along now.
Oh, okay.
All was for this day. There is still time.
More fairies.
Gallica! Is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others?
The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from the flower patch in the forest. What?
Sure.
Oh, maybe later, okay?
I'm still on a mission, so now really isn't the time. Similar how PS5 has a bad ending if you rat your friend. Okay, I see. Okay, I feel like it was pretty easy to avoid the bad ending in Persona 5, so hopefully I don't choose the wrong option here.
You've changed, Gallica. You're even starting to talk like one of them. So weird.
What?
Huh?
Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now.
Oh, this is some interesting dialogue. Okay, interesting.
Hello there.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. This entire cave feels really suspicious. The fairies are being weird. All these other Eldas don't look like Will. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. Why is everyone being weird to us?
What now?
I'm gonna save again. Okay, hopefully this doesn't last too long, because for some reason my stomach is really hurting. I don't know what's wrong. The prince is just ahead. Are you ready, Will? Why is there a shopkeeper? For people who brought the prince to this village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared a name would spread word of their existence. Their numbers have gradually dwindled, and after today's tragedy, Russell is all who remains. Holy Resistance now. I hope you feel better with your stomach. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why my stomach is hurting. It's the feeling like I ate something bad. Can I go through this door? Can I go through here? Is that not our problem?
All right then.
You're all from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on right now? Nobody will tell me anything. They all just say, don't leave the house. I know the fires were scary, but it's all too much to be holed up like this. I, for one, have no intention of spending my life running between caves and forests.
There's the prince. Oh,
Now
gosh.
what am I to do?
Quite a state our village is in right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time. Why is there a shop here? Is there a fight here? Okay. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Real quick, I'm gonna go for a second. I'm gonna see if I can take like a stomach pill or something, cause oh my god. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Hey Enris, hello. Also, welcome to stream. This is Metaphor Fantazio. It's an Alice game. The same people who made Persona. Yeah, so it's a turn-based JRPG. Are you feeling it better? No. I guess I'll wait for the medicine to kick in. Hopefully, I thought I was gonna throw up for a second, but I'm okay now. I wanna get through this section because I really want to see what's gonna happen. Like I really want to see what's gonna happen. I don't wanna wait. I'm gonna try and at least get through this little section. But I should feel a little bit better now that I took some stomach medicine. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why I suddenly started feeling bad out of nowhere. Yeah, you definitely want to do this now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I don't want to just leave this because this is such a big buildup. It would suck to have all this buildup and then I just stop now. I definitely want to see this part of the game through and through because this is a big part of the game. But yeah, we've had the big reveal. Now we need to see what's up with the prince. Will the game let me go through all these other doors? Or will it tell me not to? If you need to call it, do so. Your health is more important than our entertainment. Well, it's not just that I want to see it too. Oh wait, I can go through here. Is there anything in here for me to get? Oh. Oh, this is where he was laying when he was cursed?
Oh!
Me? No, I'm not part of the resistance. I just help out on my own time. I take you saw the coffins outside. Old man Russell is on his own now. Ever since I was a kid, the old man's been teaching me much about the outside world. The adults all speak ill of the resistance, but the younger folk around here are all genuinely grateful for them.
Oh, okay. I'm still so confused. Well, not confused, but I'm just like, where is this all going? What is this all leading up to?
All right then.
Should I go out the other door? Is that a good idea? You never saw that place? You just went straight to the middle? I do want to see what all of this is. Secret history? Oh, thank you for liking the live. Josh Pike, hello. Thank you. Oh. This is pretty. Nothing here though, but this looks like this is gonna be something. This looks like this is gonna be a big deal. Oh. Mural? The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. Together, the three artworks form one large scene. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Each figure is from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to an Elder. All 8 have their backs to the body. The artwork is titled Triptych, Birth of the Tribes. Is this God? Is this related to how all Atlas games end with you fighting God? Okay, so there's the species Hulkenberg is. The one that Neuros is. I can't really tell what that one is. There's Parapus. Can't tell what that one is either. And Ujif. Is this one in the center is human, is it not? That looks like a... And then there's Nydia. So one of these is a Stroll's race. And whatever Forden is. And which one's Mistari? Where's the other eye? Is this one Mistari? I can't tell. There's no third eye on it. You'll come here later, you'll see. Triptych is a set of 3 paintings meant to be displayed together. Yee. I know what that is. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, should I not look at this place if I'm gonna come back here later? Will I get the chance to look at all this later? A dragon? Oh, the Mystaris? Ooh. That guy looks similar to Batlin. What the? Romance? Who is this?
A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Could this depict the sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman is an Elder. The art appears to be a blessing of the union between the 2 figures. I wonder when the scene is supposed to have taken place. The artwork is titled Union.
Okay, well, if I'm going to come back here later, I guess I'll inspect all this at a different point. Okay. Let's see what's up with the prince. Let's see what's wrong with him. Like he didn't just die. I say what's wrong with him like he didn't just die.
This way.
No.
Your Highness.
Wait, they said they pierced his heart. Oh, wait, or did they already clean him up? Oh, Hulkenberg.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone
Ooh,
still remained
are you?
to weep over this child.
Poor Hulkenberg.
Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruade. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No, it all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar
In the back?
once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable
Heard seeing
man.
Hulkenberg crumble like that,
He
right?
is
Someone who
still
was
Her
like
Majesty's
pretty
son.
headstrong and seemed to
Despicable.
exude some sort of
What,
confidence.
you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Okay, they're
Is
all
something amiss,
hinting
Milady
something.
Gruade?
This is the
He
second
is one
time.
of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa. What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
I hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey.
Do we
you
need to
okay?
merge with the
The
prince?
time has come. Here thou camest
Are we a
to
vessel?
the end of thy journey.
Are we just a vessel?
This secret place was home.
Is this
to
like
thee.
Xenoblade?
Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Okay, here we go. I'm
I
ready.
have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day.
Aw, Mini
when
Hulkenberg.
the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
Okay. Okay. I assume I'm not supposed to choose the last one. Right? Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So you moved instead to join a tournament to decide king's land. It came to nothing. In the prince's name. Yes?
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike.
Crypta, Death Howl, hello.
Thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory. It was okay. I see, the thing is, these options are, it's pretty obvious what not to choose.
It was all for victory.
You're a big deal?
After overcoming
I'm a big
many
deal. What do you mean?
obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
Lies dead before me is no longer with us. What's the difference? After overcoming many obstacles, thou finally lit the prince's curse, and yet the lies dead before me is no longer with us. Don't these mean the same thing, essentially? I don't really know what the difference between these two is. Lies dead before me. That kind of implies that he's gone. No longer with us means like, but he's with us in spirit? They mean this. That's what I'm wondering. I was like, don't these mean the same thing? If I get one wrong, both options are fine here. Okay, I was about to say, if I get one wrong, does that immediately lead to the bad ending?
He's no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince, for thou hast no further reason to live. That's not true.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on. I feel like this makes sense. He's not dead. It's over. It's definitely not the bottom one. His will lives on. I feel like this makes the most sense.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey.
Okay, so
And
we are the
thus
prince.
His stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm no one. I'm the prince's friend. I'm just a traveler. Definitely not the bottom. I'm just a traveler. I'm the prince's friend. Is it the middle one? I'm just a traveler? Oh, I'm thinking. Am I overthinking this? I am just a traveler. I'm the prince's friend. Thy journey has taken thee far. I feel like I'm just a traveler doesn't make sense either. So I think I'll go. You're somewhere overthinking it? Okay.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role?
Oh, was that not it?
Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a pass. I just don't remember. He says that, but wasn't there a flashback to when they were younger?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast
We were
nothing.
split off from the prince.
Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy
I hate the way they talk.
existence.
I have to like decipher what she's saying.
I have nothing.
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy
What a
trials,
terrible time to have an ad
all thy
break.
experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Everything's adding
My
up now.
Other self?
Yep. I have always been saying they look exactly the same. The trusted friendship, the trusted friendship I gain has been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and
Anime.
thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question.
I don't feel so good.
Who art thou in truth?
And yes, the prince and Will have the same English and Japanese voice actors. Oh, yep, they're the same person. I am the prince.
I am the prince.
I'm not surprised. Part of me was kind of suspecting this.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
The frolicking
Instead
animation.
didst thou travel the world. Thou did support his heart and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Oh.
It all began with the novel in thy possession.
Yes, the same one that Louise has.
Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
He transformed his hope and dreams from the future into a physical entity.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Bye, Will. I have seen this image before. Sadly. Will with white hair. So it's a plot twist I spoiled on, but it all makes sense, again, considering how this game is founded on us winning the people's trust as an act of what it means to be king.
What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice.
Oh, what's gonna happen to
I'm
Gallica?
sure I've heard it before.
They DNA digivolved.
Should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait. What am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No. That can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Oh yeah, I had a feeling that the actual prince is dead. Because basically what they kind of showed, Will came into fruition because the prince wanted a world like the book he was reading, so that's how Will came to be. But because he stemmed from the prince, he is, in a way, the prince, but now that the prince is like, we're like kind of like a vessel. The prince is actually dead, but a part of him still lives on in Will. I figured that's what was happening. So the game says fantasy dead. It's not just talking about the kingdom, it's referring to Will himself because he himself is born from fantasy. Let's go!
We could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What
Wait,
do you mean
is Gallica gonna go away?
From
oh
here
shoot.
On, thy
Thank you for the raid. Oh.
Choose thy own future for thyself.
Oh shoot. Okay. Hey! Oh, Delisi! Welcome! Thank you for the raid and everyone who just joined. Oh shoot. Hold on. You guys came in at a very intense moment of the game. Hold up. Uh-oh. Let me just do a quick shout out. We're at like a very, very big deal part of the game. I'll do like an introduction in a second. I don't know how long this cutscene is, but this is a really, oh shoot. Why does it say you don't exist? Shoot. Let me just do the shout out real quick. Let me see. There we go. No worries, enjoy the game. There's a shout out. Okay, hello Delisi and viewers. Okay, sorry. I'll introduce myself after this. This is a big moment. We've all been waiting for this. We're playing Metaphor Fantazio.
How do we make sense of this?
Oh, okay. The cutscene's over.
Really you? How? I mean...
Okay. I guess I can introduce myself real quick. Okay, hi everyone, my name is Crypta Agate. I'm an apothecary VTuber who loves to play JPRGs, hence we're playing Metaphor Fantazio today. We just got to a very, very big part of the game, the big plot twist, the big reveal. Delisi, what were you guys playing? Hope your stream went well. If any of you need to eat, sleep, run errands, or take care of yourselves, feel free to do so. But if you choose to stick around, I appreciate it. Some of my favorite JRPGs are Xenoblade and Persona. But Metaphor is also the same creators of who made Persona. But I'm also known for playing Digimon on my channel as well. And on top of that, I like to voice act any unvoiced acted lines in the game. I feel it just brings some extra spice to the playthroughs. Okay, but yeah, we are on a big part of the game, so sorry I kind of rushed that introduction. I feel fine.
I feel fine.
But yeah, Delisa, I hope your stream was great. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I'm glad that Will didn't become the original prince, as in his personality is replaced. It was my biggest worry when I got to this part. Yeah, because the prince is a lot more reserved, huh? Whereas Will is a little more, he'll take action a lot more.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something.
We've been lying to you this
Truth
whole
is-
time.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself.
When we first started this, I did think it was weird that Will had no memories, because I was like, well, he has a voice actor. So he's not supposed to be a self-insert.
Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla.
Because usually when protagonists don't have any memories, that means they're like a self-insert of some sort. But that's not Will's case.
Forget
I'm
the
glad he's
dragon
not a
god.
self-insert.
He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
Okay, this still doesn't... Okay, this still needs to correlate as to why... he's also a human. Or he's part human.
This is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like
That part
cause for
still needs to be
rejoicing, eh?
answered.
Lady
Of how the
Hulkenberg of
elders are
Royal
closely
Guard.
related to humans.
But I failed to protect
Or is that
his
it?
prince.
That elders are just closely
No.
related to humans, that's it?
I am sure the strength of your devotion had a
But
hand in
Louise
saving
called it a
him.
geese,
While
or like a
all insanity
disguise.
believed the lad had shuffled
Kind of
off,
like what Juna
you
does with
alone
her
kept the
form.
faith, my
How she's
lady.
actually like a little
And in
chibi
the
thingy.
end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince?
Oh, Hulkenberg.
Please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Didn't bother me. You've always been an ally. What if I choose this? Is that mean? That's mean. Dragons are made of magla, same with Will, so in a way it adds a spiritual connection between them. Would it be mean if I said this? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious, but I feel like Will wouldn't be like this. I try to kind of guess in Persona games what the protagonist's real personality is. I feel like Will's a pretty serious guy. But I'm kind of curious as to what happens if I choose this. Would it be bad if I chose this option? Poor Hulkenberg. No, I don't know if I could do that to her. She was literally crying when she thought the prince died. I don't know. Should I do that to her? Do you guys think I should do it? Should I choose the mean option? Or should I not do that to her? Poor Hulkenberg. You've always... I feel like he would say this. No, it's fine. It's just a lighthearted joke.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Give the poor knight a break, will you?
Aw, that did not
You've
give
been by
the
her
reaction
side
I
all
thought it
this
was going to.
time. You of all people know how much he's gone through for you.
This time.
Aw, that wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be.
Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness.
Dorna, don't.
With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Hulkenberg, our #1 fangirl. I was hoping for something like you were sentenced to eat an entire box of cookies. I thought it was, I thought it was gonna be something funny, like something that doesn't sound bad, but something that Hulkenberg would be like, huh? And what I love about this as well with Hulkenberg's awakening, it all makes sense. We'll have Hulkenberg hope, but it turns out he was her hope all along. Aww.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
Is this cutscene almost over?
Or it became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and Fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A guiding voice?
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice?
Lady Gruade mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved? I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice.
Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too. Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Good question. I didn't really think about this while that was happening. Of who does the voice belong to? The prince's mom? Or in the room with the murals? One of the lady that was in the middle, maybe?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
The voices said that they created will. Let that be your hint. Ah, gotcha. Okay.
They seem familiar.
They
I
created
might
will.
say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own 2 hands.
Chief Descruide, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism.
Had not been for this voice,
This
Galka's
village,
mission would have been a
it is
failure from the
something
beginning.
altogether
Really?
different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar.
Is this
room
gonna
past the
go on
door.
for another hour?
I'll wait for you there.
I can only hold out for so much longer.